Hi, I'm Anna Johnson and I'm the founder of House Pilates Co. House Pilates Co is an online platform allowing you to do Pilates classes anytime, anywhere. I've got a whole range of Pilates classes on the platform, one of them being my signature class, which is House Pilates. House Pilates has all the fundamentals of Pilates, but with the added bonus of a house music playlist. So you leave the class with those feel-good vibes that you might get from, say, a dance class or a HIIT class, but you're moving your body in a way that it loves. And that is the class that we're going to do at the festival and today. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of what's to come. You can hear the tunes, but I promise they'll be much louder on the day. So let's start at the edge of your mat, coming into parallel with your feet, making sure that your toes are facing forward, sink those shoulders down, really growing really nice and tall through the crown of your head. Take a deep inhale, take those arms up to the side of your head, exhale down, good, little knee bend, make sure that those knees are going over your toes, exhale down, lovely, have a little gaze down to make sure that they really are going over those toes, breathe, connecting to the breath now, reaching all the way through to your fingertips. Give me two more. Deep breath in, let it go. Good, last one. Exhale, good. This time, take those arms up overhead. And now as you exhale, keep your legs straight. Chin to chest, come through a roll down. Exhale down, feeling your lower spine ease off. A little micro bend in your knees if you need to. Good, coming up, restacking the spine. Good, hip stack. Now each vertebrae comes one by one. Take those arms up to the side of the head. Good, use your exhale as your guide as you take your arms down to take your chin to your chest. Exhale to come down, breathe. Good, scoop that tummy in, resack, resack, resack. Take those arms out wide, lovely. This time as we come into our roll down, we're gonna come down into a high plank. Good, keep coming through each vertebrae. Now bend your knees, walk your hands out. High plank, good. Spreading all 10 fingers evenly. Lovely, making sure that your hips are in line with your shoulders. We haven't sent our hips up and we haven't tucked them down. Really make sure that you're in that lovely plank position. Lovely, breathe for 2. For 1, send those hips up, downward dog. Lovely, let's walk out the heels. Here we go. We go 8. 7. Good. 4, 3, 2, last one. Press those heels down. Good. Now come back to that high plank. Breathe. We're going to flow through the 2. Here we go. Pike those hips up. Good. High plank. Lovely. 2 more. Good. High plank. Remember those points. Keeping your hips in line with your shoulders. Last one. Good. And down. Hold it here. You've got 3, 2. Last one. Drop those knees. Good. Coming into your 4-point kneeling now. Make sure that your knees are underneath your hips and your hands are underneath your shoulders. Have a really nice long flat back here. Engage that core. Good. From here, we're going to take a nice little cap. We're going to inhale, round that spine. Good, exhale, lengthen away. Good, if it feels good for you, I always like to close my eyes on this one. Especially with this music, just take yourself somewhere where these tunes would be playing, maybe a beach party. Good, exhale, soon to be the festival. Inhale, exhale, lovely. Really make sure that you're sending that belly button towards your spine. Just have a little check that you haven't tucked your toes. We're just relying on our abdominals here to keep us nice and stable. Lovely. Give me 2 more. Inhale, round. Exhale, lengthen. Good. Breathe. Lovely. From here, come and sit back on your heels and swing those legs around. You're going to come down into your relaxation position. So make sure that your feet are nice and grounded on the mat. Take your hands behind your legs. And now we're going to sink all the way back down. Good. Breathe. Take those arms long by your side and just coming into a nice neutral spine. We're making sure that your heels are in line with your glutes and your toes are facing forward. Good. From here, we're going to come into some spine curls. So beginning with sending that pelvis back towards you, and now start peeling each vertebrae off of the mat. Standing into those feet, gluing those glutes together. Good. And then exhale to melt everything back down, bone by bone. Breathe. Rock that pelvis away. Good. Here we go. Start with an inhale, tuck. Good. Breathe. Send those hips up. And then exhale to come all the way back down. Good. We've got one more of those, and then we're going to start adding on. So really focusing that our legs aren't shimmying all over the place, and making sure that pelvis, our hip bones, are really staying nice and stable. They're not rocking all over the place. Good. Okay, so from here, we're going to come up and stay in your bridge. Hold it here. From here, take your arms up overhead, reach them behind you. Now melt back through the spine, and then float those arms back by your side. Good. You might want to walk your heels in ever so slightly towards you. Now come again. Keep those arms down. Keep those hips up, and then take those arms up overhead. Good. Keep them reaching. Don't just let them flop, and then come all the way back down. Good. Now, if that feels good for you, then now come onto your tippy toes. Take your heels off. Good. Here we go. Tuck that pelvis. Good. Hips are up. We send our arms up overhead. Keep them reaching behind. Good. Exhale to come all the way down. Make sure that you keep that pelvis nice and stable, and then float those arms back up. Good. If you're feeling like it's coming into your lower back, then do keep those heels back down. Inhale, take them up and over. Good. Rolling all the way back down. Lovely. Good. Last one. Rock that pelvis towards you. Exhale, take them back. Good. This time, I want you to keep your hips up there. Take your arms back by your side. Good. Engage that core, protect your lower back. We're just going to take a little down and an up. Good. Squeeze. So your heels should still be lifted here. Good. 5, 4. Lovely. Chest is nice and relaxed. 3. Good. 2. Lovely. Last one. Sink all the way back down. Hug those knees into your chest. Good. Have a little rock side to side. Maybe turn your head one way. Good. And then turning it the other way. Lovely. From here, we're going to take our legs into a double knee fold. Make sure that your ankles are in line with your knees. Float your arms, interlace your fingers behind your head. Elbows should be in your peripheral vision. Good. Exhale to come up. Hold it here. We lengthen away one leg and we draw it back in. We lengthen away. Good. We draw it back in. So your gaze should be just at your belly button. Good. Keep those elbows in your peripheral. Make sure that you're not allowing them to come back. That's what's going to make your neck strain. So just allow your head to soften into your hands. Good. Find that length in your legs. Really send them away. Breathe. Good. Here comes that drop. Good. Breathe. Really be disciplined with your shin as well. So make sure they don't just flop down or have another little time of their own. Really make sure that you're coming back and forth from that start position. Lovely. You've got 2 more. Good. Last one. We keep it here. We're coming into an oblique twist. Here we go. We go change. Good. Change. And change. I want you to aim for your chest to your thigh. We don't want to go elbow to knee. This is what we're used to getting told. Really keep that chest open. Good. 5. You've got it. 4. 3. Good. 2. Last one. And hug those knees in. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Let it all go. Good. Let's do one more of those. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Lovely. From here, taking those legs back down to your relaxation position. Again, toes face forward, heels in line with your glutes, arms are down. Good. You're going to come through your spine curl and you're going to send your hips all the way up again. Make sure that your heels are a little bit closer towards, just so you can really get that height and that stability in your legs. We're gonna stand into the left leg and your right leg is gonna bend toe to ceiling. Good, now from here, I want you to come down an inch and send those hips back up. Good, so if I was in the room with you, it's like I'm pulling you up by the ankle, I'm letting it go, and then I'm pulling it back up. Good, so really standing nice and strong in that left leg. 2. Good, last one, keep those hips up, stand that foot back down. Good, find that height in those hips again. Now we're gonna stand into our right leg. Good, bend the leg in, toe to ceiling. Again, we come down an inch and send those hips back up. So you shouldn't come all the way down to the mat. You should leave about a 2-inch gap. Good, breathe. Think long legs. Good, 2. Lovely, last one. Step that leg back down. Keep those hips nice and stable and then melting all the way back down. Breathe, good. Taking your arms nice and into a low V here. We're gonna come into some hip rolls just to really ease off our lower back from that one. So we're gonna take our knees over to one side, and as we do so, our head goes the other way. Good, waist brings you back, and then taking those knees over to the other side. Now it's our waist that is doing the work here, and our hips. We don't wanna just think knees to flop, because we don't wanna flare our ribs. We wanna keep that abdominal and rib connection. So we don't wanna let it go and everything arches. Keep everything connected. Exhale, have a look the other way. Good, breathe. Over to the other side you go. Good, last one. Good, back to center. Okay, so just make sure that your feet have gone back into neutral. Take your arms by your side. Now I like to call this one the beast. We're coming into our hundreds. So we're gonna take our chin to our chest. We reach our arms away from us. We start to beat the arms down as we inhale for 5 and we exhale for 5. Good, breathe. Now option to stay here, or if you can, come into a double knee fold. Good, keep beating those arms, keep everything nice and active. Have a look just at the middle of your thighs. Keep that chin tucked. Breathe. Good. Now, if you want to, we can up the ante by bringing our heels together, Pilates stance, and send those legs away from us. Keep beating those arms. You've got it. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Not many more to go. Keep that energy. Good. Connect to the breath. Last, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax it there. Slowly come down. Good. The rest always feels so much better after that. Good. And over to the other side. Good. Now, if it feels okay for you, I want you to rock a little bit forward and back to come up into seated. Otherwise, roll over to your side. Just listen to your body. Otherwise, just grab hold of your ankles and then come up to seated if that suits you. Okay, so we're gonna come into a seated position, nice and long back. Feel that length through your spine. Good, maybe grab the backs of your thighs just to shine that chest forward. Sink those shoulders down. Take a breath here. Good, then when we're ready, we're gonna release the hands, parallel, palms face each other, and we're gonna come into a C curve. Really make sure those shoulders stay down. We don't wanna hunch up. Now a C curve, we imagine that someone is pushing our tummy back and we create this lengthened curve here. So we don't want to shrug and we don't want to hunch. It's actually quite precise, as most Pilates is, that we're really coming into this C curve. So you'll feel it when you're there. It's a nice little bite point. Good. Then we're going to roll forward and back up. Just get that into your body for a couple of times. Good. So really do think that someone is pushing your tummy back. Keep those shoulders down. Come forward with your C curve, then restack. Exhale. And back. Good. Good. So it's like you're a balloon and someone is deflating you. And then you come back. This time we're going to hold it back Arms come out. We come out. Good. And in. Out. And in. Making sure that when we take our arms out, we don't go too far back, but it makes us sink here. Keep everything nice and down. Good. Breathe. So your arms should be in about your peripheral vision here. Good. 3. Lovely. 2. Last one. From here, can you come down an inch more? And now take your arms up overhead. I know, that makes you shake. Yes. Good. Keep in that C curve. You've just got 2. Lovely. Last one. Good. Grab the backs of your thighs. Pull yourself forward. Soles of your feet together. And then press those knees out. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. Really stretch into your hips. Lovely. Crossing your legs, you're going to come forward into 4-point kneeling now. Good. So hands again are directly underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. Good. You've got a nice long line all the way through to the crown of your head. You're going to release the left leg. Good. I want you to think about dialing the hip down when we lift the leg. We're not going to go crazy like a little pussycat doll and we're going to kick our legs high. We're going to keep everything nice and stable. Lift and lower, up and down. Up and down. Good. So you've got that length all the way through to your big toe. Your hands are pressing against the mat. And we're not tempted, I know how tempting it is, to have a little peek to see what's going on here. So keep everything nice and lengthened. Good. Engage that core. Good. 3, 2, last one. Hold it there. Tiny circles. 8, 7, 6. Good. So keep everything nice and stable. Our hips aren't going anywhere. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Reverse the circle. So one for your brain now. 8, 7. Good. Keep that neck long. 4, 3. You've got it. 2. Last one. Draw those knees in. Good. Take a breath here. And as you take a breath and as you exhale, bring yourself onto your left forearm. Your hand that's in front stays on the mat. Good. Same arm as leg that is on the mat lengthens behind you. Good. Find that length in your neck, micro bend in the elbow, and you lift the leg. Good. From here, you're going to take your knee to the side and then bring it back down. We lift it to the side and we send it back. Good. Now, I tell all of my members and all the people that come to my live classes that this one is called the dog wee, because as soon as we say dog wee, we understand, right? Saves me going knee in line with hip and all that jazz. As soon as I say dog wee, people go whoop, they know it. So dog wee it is. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe. Really keep that knee nice and high. Good. Give me 3 more. Good. We're really working into the sides of the glutes now. 2. Good. Last one. Lovely. From here, you're going to sink back and make your way into a child's pose. Knees out to the side, melting the chest down. Breathe. Exhale. Good. Another moment for you just to listen to the soundtrack. Good. It's going to sound so good when we get to the festival. Good. Breathe. When you're ready, you're going to creep those hands back towards you. Re-stack the spine. Good. And then you're going to come back into 4-point kneeling. I'm just going to have a little twizzle round so I'm on the right side for you. And making sure that our hands are underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips again as we lengthen the other leg behind us. Our hip stays towards the mat. Here we go. Point that toe, lift and lower. Good. Find that length in your spine. Breathe. Engage that core. You've got 5, 4, you've got it. 3, 2, last one. Keep it lifted. Tiny circles now for 8, 7, 6. Good. Keep it really small, so about a 50p. Good. 3, 2, 1. Change direction for 8. Good. Really good opportunity to tune into those abdominals now. So that's what's keeping you nice and stable. 2. Last one. Good. Draw that knee in. You're going to come down onto your forearm as you exhale. Take your hand and make sure that you've got a little micro bend in your elbow and lengthen same arm as leg behind you. Good. Find that length, engage that core. We're going to take our knee into our dog wee. We know what that means now. And take it out to the side. Here we go. Exhale. Lengthen. We draw it to the side and in. Good. So try and keep the weight as centered as possible. I know that we kind of maybe want to favor our left arm, but really try and keep everything nice and stable here. Good. 3, 2, feeling it burn, I know. Good. Last one. Lovely. Draw everything back. Make your way into a shell stretch. Flexing your wrists. Maybe you just want to give them a little bit of a twirl. Good. Just allow everything to go. Relax those shoulders. Good. Coming up all the way now through our spine. Good. And we're going to make our way into side lying. So we're going to come down onto our left forearm first of all. Good. We're going to make sure that our waist is away from the mat. So as we're getting a little bit more tired, we're going to want to come down here. And also the tunes are just going to be like, where's the cocktail? So really make sure that we are still in Pilates mode and we've got that waist away from the mat and our shoulder is away from our ear. Good. From here, we are going to lengthen the top leg. Keep everything nice and open. Good. And we're going to come a little point forward and a flex back. Good. Point forward, flex back. Now, if you do have shoulder issues, then perhaps, keep going if this feels good for you, perhaps we come down onto our forearm, keep everything nice and open, and we just take our head down. So we're just releasing that pressure on our shoulder here. Good. So whatever feels good for you. Lovely. Breathe. You've got 2. Lovely. Last one. Good, and keep that leg pointed now. Tiny circles back for 8, 7. Keep it in line with your hip. Good, top shoulders back. Keep lifting that waist away. 2. Last one, come forward now for 8. I know, it gets so heavy. 5, 4, you've got it. 3, 2. Last one, draw that leg in. Give yourself a whack. Now, if you're not already into your full side line, we're going to come all the way down now. Good. Straightening both legs. Now you can allow the underneath arm to come straight, or if you wanted to, have a little cushion for your head. Good. Find that little gap between your waist and the mat. And we lift that top leg. We lengthen it away. So our toe is all the way in line with our spine, all the way through the crown of your head. Underneath leg is going to come and meet that leg. Good. So top leg stays fixed. If you can, keep the underneath leg covered as well. Good, working the inner thighs. Lovely. 5, you've got it. 4, engage the core. 3, 2, lovely. Last one, keep it there. We're going to swish forward and back. Good, just give me 5, I know. 4, so our body is going to want to come forward. So use your front arm a little bit, but really engage that core. Good, 2. Last one, and relax it there. Draw everything in. Give yourself a well-deserved little whack, little rub. Good. Take a deep inhale as you push yourself all the way up onto the other side. We're going to come onto our other forearm now. Good. So coming down, remember to keep that shoulder away from your ears. Keep that waist away from the mat. If you've got shoulder issues, you know to come down. Good. And then we're going to take the top leg. Really make sure that we are nice and lengthened here. You've got a nice long line. Good. From here, we're going to point to come forward. We're going to flex to come back. Good. Maybe you want to take a little gaze to the tips of your fingers if you're getting a little bit of a sore neck. Good. Breathe. Connecting to the breath here. Inhale as we come forward. Exhale as we come back. Good. 3. Lovely. 2. Last 1. Coming back now. Point those toes. Little circles back for 8. 7. Keep that waist away. 6. 5. Lovely. 4. 3. 2. Last 1. Come forward now for 8. You've got it. 6. 5. 4. Keep it lifted. 3. 2. Last 1. Draw that leg in. Give yourself a whack. Last exercise, and then we're cooling down. So really make sure that you're lengthening here. We're coming down either onto your cushion or you've got a nice lengthened underneath arm. Good. Draw that tummy in. Lift the top leg. Underneath leg hovers. It comes and meets it. Up and down. Good. Squeeze that underneath that inner thigh. 8. Good. Keep the top legs fixed. Good. 3. 2. Last 1. Good. Keep that leg separate to the other, and we swish the underneath leg forward. Top leg goes back, and we change. Good. Especially when that top leg comes forward, the weight really pulls our body forward. So maybe just keep it a little bit smaller, but really engage that core. Good. 2. Lovely. Last 1. Good. And relax it there. Give yourself a well-deserved little whack. You're going to push yourself all the way up now. We're going to take the soles of our feet together. We're going to grow really nice and tall in the spine. Feel that length. Good. Take your arms nice and wide. Relax those shoulders. Big exhale. Giving yourself a nice big hug. Inhale, restack. Find that length. Good. Exhale round. Breathe. Always coming back to that lovely long spine before you give in again. Good. Last 1. Exhale round. Good. From here, drop those arms by your side. You're going to take a deep inhale as you come over into a side reach. Waist brings you back. Take that arm back down. Keep that height. Over to the other side you go. Good. 1 more each side. Lovely. Last 1. Good. From here, you're going to take a big inhale. Taking your arms through prayer. Good. Keeping those eyes closed. Maybe you want a little jig to the music. Good. Feeling really proud of yourself that you've carved out this time today to do this class for you. Hopefully the music's made you feel good. Hopefully the Pilates made you feel good. Good. And keeping this deep breath and this lovely long spine with you throughout your day today. Blinking your eyes open and you are done. I love doing that class for you, and it has made me so excited about seeing you at the festival this summer. Bring it on. I really hope that you enjoyed that, and I will see you very soon. Bye.